One of them's got kerosene. That's so bizarre. You alright? Here we go again. I want you to set your sights on the thing there in the background. And then to this. It's like one of those, like, mini pigs. There's a big ass pig, normal pig, devour anything pig. And here's one of the mini pigs that everyone went crazy about a couple of years ago. That's unbelievable. I suppose Rogue was right in describing this as some sci-fi gadget from some sci-fi film. Certainly the best way of characterising it. I've just had something to drink and a bite to eat, a little bit of bread stuck in my throat, but I think we're okay. As for this thing, item N62, extremely powerful and highly accurate electromagnetic accelerator gun. Obtains energy from electric-type artifacts, can penetrate even the best armour. Someone apparently abandoned this handheld version on the shooting range of its much bigger prototype. Interesting that there's a log for it, so I can read off of it. This is the much bigger prototype then. What could you do with that? It's like an artillery piece. I'm not even gonna discharge this thing. I'm just gonna be nice and cautious and well behaved with it. The time looks to be 9:20. There's my, I almost forgot about that, the artifact stash. Okay, I'm gonna break my way out of here, and hopefully if I don't run into any trouble, I'm going to then, well, grab that, and then make a run for Beard's boat. And they can kind of hand off the artifact to him. What a day. I have to really stop, like, oh, how do I say it? How do I even get in here? There. Yeah, I really have to start planning my days properly. I should not have come over here in the evening. I should have stuck it around for the time that I had there and slept overnight, but I you know, baby steps and all that. Don't want to be staying in a place that's strange, a bunch of strangers. It's hard enough being around people already, never mind when they're unfamiliar. And again, even stopping around familiar people can be a bit testing at times. Try to decide whether I prefer the exclusion zone or family Christmas. These kinds of things. I'm missing where I'm meant to be going. You're meant to be going upwards. Battery's gone again. I'd rather it went here in relative safety than in the worst possible case. Let there be light. Yes, here we go. Nothing nasty coming down here. The light's pulsating. Anything more to be said of this place? Was this all here and I just wasn't looking at it before because there's a poltergeist? Perhaps. Right then. Break this way, Blue. See how far you get before you start getting something or someone trying to rub me out. I heard that. Not ideal conditions. What kind of light is that? Definite bloodsucker. These are terrible conditions to fight a bloodsucker. He could be stood right in front of me and I could not even identify a target. If I flick the light on, take the goggles off. Well, I guess, I'm going to be going due north, that way, now. Without any interruptions. What lights are these? Well, fair enough, they appear to be toxic, but it casts an altogether different light than the green. There's the gas station. Yeah, I definitely have to plan my excursions a little bit more carefully, don't I?
Как говорится,
take this off me. I'm not haggling with you. Thank you.
будет чего интересного, заходи. Наш Скадовск всегда на месте. Никуда не уплывет.
Yes, actually I need to buy one more thing off you. Give me a vodka. Better? Depends on your definition of better. I can never get past that. Ugh.
Чего тебе? Рассказывай давай.
Hi, bro. It's me again. Your sci-fi thing? God, like lighter fluid. I can never get used to that. Yeah, take a look at this. What do you mean, not bad? You half expecting me to disappear, Raj? Well, there's a chance for that yet. Okay, I want a good, meaningful conversation with Strelok, yeah? I don't want that to be interpreted any other way than in the spirit which I intend. A good, meaningful conversation. You know, let's not try to... He's gonna have a lot of stories, yeah? He's gonna have learned many things. Things which I think would help make sense of this whole entire place. And I won't try anything funny. You suggested at the start of all this that maybe I was in for a hit. No. No. You have my word for what it's worth. And what it's worth right now is going off into the dark somewhere and coming back with a sci-fi thing. So you just got to take it for what it is.
Шел я, короче, в одном избушке, мне сказали, есть клевое место, клевое, артефакты вроде бы нычка чья.
You gonna think about it?
Оно говорит, ты мне не вривай.
Okay.
Я тебя
In the meantime, tell me about yourself.
Я говорю, да ей-богу нету, ну хоть обыщи.
Curiosity killed the cat. We have that. We have that as well.
Тут у меня телогрейка зашевелилась. Все, что в карманах было, выползать начало.
Your buddy and you used to be soldiers.
Молодца!
You were excited at first when they assigned you to the zone. Didn't take you long to realise conditions were horrible, and the pay laughable. Conditions are. They leave a lot to be desired. Still something oddly romantic about it though. You saw some of your NCOs dealing with common stalkers. Thought they were better off. So one day you wandered off on a patrol fully equipped, and you had things in your back. Okay, so you had supplies. You joined the stalkers in the Rookie Village, and began your little adventure from there. These days, you're like any other stalker, only with discipline and combat training. This is what I've been looking for, some discipline and combat training. You mentioned, a friend. So you splintered off with. And you won S.T.A.L.K.E.R group, so there's more like you. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Stitch, stayed behind in your hideout on the outskirts of Pripyat. You came here alone to find the powerful. We found the powerful weapon. So you came here from Pripyat alone. When I deactivated the brain scorcher, I toyed with the idea of going north to Pripyat. And I thought if the brain scorcher was going to be that big of a monolith stronghold, then who knows about Pripyat? On the doorstep of Chernobyl MPP. Those high-rise flats, apartments. You can just imagine that just being a monolith hellhole. So you came here from Pripyat alone. You gotta say you were impressed by me deactivating the brain scorcher. I think you coming here from Pripyat alone may even be equally as impressive. Wasn't easy, but you managed. Few things that don't pull apart when your LMG starts. You like machine gun. Okay. But there's only 3 of you. Yeah? There's a story coming? 5? There used to be 5 of you. Now this... Gatekeepers said you did great fighting with a monolith near the barrier, so... What happened after that? Okay, so you had S.T.A.L.K.E.'s knowledge of the zone, and Wayfarer's ability to find a safe path through anomalies. Yeah, just talk about that casually, that isn't a great revelation for me. You were able to reach Pripyat. No mutant, no monolith could stop you. But then the crap hit the fan. You were making your way northwest when you had another skirmish with the monolith. The 4 of you sought cover behind wrecked cars on the street while your buddy Scope? Translates right, I think. Covered us with the sniper rifle from a rooftop. You're about to finish off the enemy when you heard a assault rifle fire from his position. You looked up and you saw Scope falling from the rooftop of a 5-story building. And there was that unspeakable person. You talking about Monolith Singular? Who is Monolith Singular? Not a simple fanatic. He stood there, glaring at you. Weird patchwork armour. You put a few bullets in his head, but he disappeared. Scope became a bloody pancake. So you focused on our fight. Your fight, sorry, I'm getting a bit emotionally involved. The monolith got a second wind. S.T.A.L.K.E.R told you to withdraw. You killed a few of them with some suppressive fire, but then that guy came out of nowhere again. Walked through the gunfire, chanting his nonsense. I am Eidolon, chosen of the monolith, the bane of infidels. That's what he kept repeating over and over and over again. Eidolon. Eidolon. Huh. You killed the rest of the force. That bastard refused to die. There was a moment where you all had your guns trained on him, but you simply kept advancing. The bullets looked like they couldn't quite reach him. It's like it must be some kind of psi thing, maybe. Is that the reason why you've come here for this weapon? He shot you in the arm, way for everyone wanting to get him, but the unspeakable person picked him off, straight up grenaded him, and they dragged you away. Was he swallowed in the explosion? This Eidolon guy? No, we didn't pursue you any further. You saw him through the smoke, still standing. That wasn't normal. None of this place is normal, but relatively speaking to the situation describing, no, that is... Stuff still blows up here in the zone, but apparently this Eidolon didn't. He had some kind of hybrid rad suit on him. Nobody should be able to absorb that amount of damage. Maybe he has some rare artifact. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe it isn't about size stuff inherent to him. It'll be what he's wearing or an artifact. So you found a hideout. And S.T.A.L.K.E.R sent you to find a weapon. And that's the weapon which could finish that guy off. The sci-fi thing that I found. Yeah? Am I reading it right? Cool. We're on the same page. You tried to move further into Pripyat a few times, but the monolith kept fending you off. They knew where you were going every time, it felt like. You withdrew to the outskirts. And I know the rest. I can piece it together. So... time to put yourself out there. I can help you with that. From... hell yeah. I've done some pretty amazing, messed up things so far on my journey. Maybe I can help you with this in exchange for S.T.A.L.K.E.R's knowledge of the zone. I want a conversation with the guy. A sit down, probably a stand up. He doesn't strike me as a sit down kind of guy. And I can just hash out all the details with him. Yeah? How does that sound? Fair trade. Deal. You'll be heading back to Pripyat soon. I'll be... Yeah, okay, so I'm getting the pronouns wrong again. Stock up on gear, tell me when you're ready. Thank you, I really... Thank you very much. How about in the morning? Let's do it in the morning, yeah? I wanna... sleep, eat, drink, get ready, yeah. Thank you. Morning, Beard. Nice tune. Not really familiar with that kind of guitar player facing the wall and hovering in the air, but I'm not questioning the culture, I'm just pointing out what I see. I just want to get some bare essentials from you then. Okay, bare essentials, says the stalker with the bear detector. Still not letting that one go. Okay, let's just get some beans. I love my beans. Absolutely love them. Love them a bit. Do I need any more water? Just crack some of that. I'll just take the beans. Thank you very much. I've installed some modifications on my body armour here. I just, when I got everything repaired, I just saw what I could really do at short notice. I've got another attachment module here, another kind of place opened up, so I can ram something else in there if it's has enough of a radiation resistance. Also installed some kind of, I forget what he called it really. I mean, there's a better way of distributing the weight which I can carry, so I can carry more as well. And then there was some kind of healing system actually put onto the armour. It was actually quite well laid out, the way he laid it out. It made sense. It didn't seem too over the top, but it made sense as to what's put on the armour. As a matter of fact, hello, can I just have a look at some of the work you've done for me? Yeah, what was it? Yeah. It was, where is it? Yeah, a small wave emitter mounted on the back, which effectively increases blood clotting speed when worn constantly. So, ironically, some level of radiation is now emitting right off of me. In... double ironically, a effort to save my life. The time is 8:15. I don't want to keep the angry man with the LMG waiting any more than I have to. Question is, though, what's the way to Pripyat? Oh, I suspect Jupiter Underground. Remember when once upon a time when that was where I was gonna go and see what I could do? I'm glad I didn't go down there at that point. But if we go down there now, I'll be able to see what I was gonna be in for. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go. Okay, where are we heading? As I suspected, Jupiter Underground. Something awful has just hit me. And this is the first time I think I'm travelling with someone since I was inducted into the zone. I can't do small talk. Sorry about the language barrier, by the way. It means I can't really, talk too much with you. Hope you can appreciate that. Rogue, that doesn't sound good. Are you not concerned? That looks like a pseudo giant, and there's someone there, but I don't know I'm gonna keep the weapon slung up my front. Morning. What happened here? I'm not even going to... Cat. Oh, there's some claws left behind here. You don't frown upon me scavenging, do you? Do you know this person? Stalker. Well, I'll take the badge. Maybe the M3 were a unit then? Hang on a minute. Are you alive? No, you're not. I had the awful idea that you maybe were. Well, anyway, go on, let's carry on this way, Rogue. I don't think we actually have to go through this cupboard. You know what? If you see him, you take the lead. You're the one with the discipline. Maybe I can learn a thing or two. This side. Excellent. All okay? Look straight out my line of sight. No idea who's who. Is it 3 stalkers fighting zombies? Ecologists?
Подождем еще для гарантии.
Looks like it. That's a zombie. I have to double check that then. Yeah. For an awful moment there, I thought I was going to be military. I like how you're completely unfazed. Oh. More zombified stalkers. Ironically called grave digger.
Привет, брат.
Hi. Nothing. You can, yeah. Right then, we'll head this way then, yeah, and we can get down to Jupiter from the bottom. Now, is it possible to cross here? Feel free to speak up at any point. If it's just to say that I sound like a prat. Just any sort of confidence either side will do. I'm going to make a decision for us. We're gonna go down. Impressive view down here anyway. Look at the scale of this thing. You're so used to seeing bridges from above. Rogue. Rogue. I don't want to lose you, man. Where has he gone? Shots over there. I'll meet you on the other side. Or here, that'll do as well.
Чего тебе?
Yes. What is it you guys say? Privyet? And the waters here are said to not be radioactive, but the principle is still strong. Right. Let's scramble up here, have our calves burn, and then we should be able to get clean through to Jupiter. Bloody hell, Ro, you frighten me to death.
Здоров.
Yeah. Well, I presume there's nothing down there then. We should know. Who are they? Mercs? Plenty of them. We should probably... We do have a task at hand that's, I'm assuming, going to be death-defying in its own right. Let's not get unnecessarily tangled up before it's even really began. Note to self though, I definitely have read about this place. It was in the description on the PDA, the guide. I think it was, because it's where I first came through. Definitely worth a look through at some point. Just not today. Not today. Well, I suppose now all we gotta do is follow the river. Anything to say? Is that your stomach? I heard a dog. Did you hear a dog? I heard a dog. I was supposed to be the one who was gonna be small on the small talk. But now you're silent, Brett. It's normally the other way around. Everyone keeps talking to me and I'm just... It's the worst thing in the world. I didn't realise what would be worse would be if someone had done what I wanted them to do in the first place and just not speak at all. Now I'm just talking out of nervousness. Say something. Take the lead. Please. Please. I've definitely heard a dog. This is the road that on the way up to Jupiter there seems to be some kind of pilgrimage of zombies heading where I'm heading. Or we're heading. What's that there? Balls. Okay, here's the plan. As soon as I open up, you can open up. Yeah, you're the tactical one that just... Got a lot of R shots going on right now. Had to be a face shot. No way you're walking on from that. What tough are these things? Are they a different breed up here, Rogue? Boar or crab? I'm having a hard time deciding. Got that one. Laid that one out. Wasn't it like 3? This still feels weird. It's no more weird than the time I picked up the M1911 just to be Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan. Now I'm just every Hollywood action hero now with my Desert Eagle. My wrist still hurt from firing out first time. The dog in Red Forest. Who's that? Monolith. Cover. Cover. Hey, if you want to take the lead at any point, you're very, very welcome to. Right, well, stay down here with me. I'll make a plan. And now the dust has settled. Rogue? Where'd they gone? Right here, I swear. Keep your wits about you. The size of you. Never gets any easier. Normally the monolith guys, they sneak up on me, so you keep a lookout. Right. Jupiter Underground. I happen to know the underground access is right here. Oh, what are we getting ourselves in for? They're monolith. Close the gap.
Внимание! Ранен!
Sorry, got in a tizzy. Don't hurt, don't hurt, don't hurt. That hurt. I'm really sorry. I meant to back you up. I got in a tizzy. I was drawing weapons which weren't there. Okay, knife there. Rifle can bring there. Pistol there. Back it up. I know what that means. So they just detonate something on themselves. Well, it was zombies the last time I was here. Now it seems there's a very... adamant set of monolith. Confirmed with more kerosene. Every one of them's got kerosene. That's so bizarre.